My favorite champion on 9.3 for jungle is probably Karthus. It full clears really quickly. It gets around the map a lot faster than any other jungler, and then it spikes way harder than anyone. It has the highest carry potential of all jungles in 9.3, so that's definitely number one. My favorite part of playing Karthus jungle is probably just the fact that you can be in your jungle and then a skirmish can go out and you can just be a part of it, but with your R, and basically swing any 2v2 or 1v1 on the map. And probably the follow-up champion for that, the second best on 9.3 would be Kayn, in my opinion, because Kayn is very similar to Karthus in the fact that he has really fast clear and super late game scaling for team fights, and he's a very good hyper carry in solo queue. Basically he's my second favorite because Karthus gets banned a lot in solo queue, so if Karthus is banned, I'll just play Kayn as a substitute. And he really fills the same role as Karthus, except the fact he doesn't have the ult, but his dueling early is a lot better than Karthus versus melee champions because his Q is really strong. And then probably my third champion for solo queue is Olaf, because unlike Karthus and Kayn, Olaf has a really good early game, so if I'm versing a team comp that has really good late game champions, I want to play Olaf so I can counter them in the early game and I can push my lead early and win the game before 30 minutes before they're strong. So Olaf's dueling is just absolutely insane. You full clear faster than anyone, or as fast as Karthus. You can run into the enemy jungle and you win every 1v1. So Olaf would be my third pick for 9.3. I think all these three champions are probably the top three in solo queue right now because they all have one thing in common, which is they full clear really quickly. So even if you have a team that has very little setup and little gank threat, you always have the option to full clear and get XP advantages and then use your XP advantage to fight the enemy jungle or gank if you're that strong. So that's probably why they're the best in solo queue for 9.3.